Not all of the information that I'm looking for during the footprinting is technical information. I am also looking for other kind of information. For examples, emails. Emails is a very valuable information during the footprinting. So if my target was easycouncil.org, if I'm able to get some employee in Easy Council emails, definitely this will be useful in social engineering and in other attacks as well. So how can I search for emails related to a specific organization? I can do that in Google, but it will take time. So I can go to Google and type here the organization at easycouncil.org, and I can start searching. But actually, this will not be very effective. It will take time because you have to check until you'll be able to get any email associated with Easy Council. So it's not an easy process to do. But we have some tools that is searching online for any email associated with this specific domain. So let me show you one of the tools that we are using it frequently. It's very, very powerful tool. And it will go online and it will search for any email associated with this domain. The tools is a Kali Linux tool. So let's start using Kali Linux. We did explain on a previous section some brief about Linux in general, but even if you are new to Linux, I will guide you step by step and you don't have to worry about Linux. Linux is a very easy to use platform. So let me open my Kali Linux virtual machine and let me log in. And let me show you how to use the email harvest tool in Kali Linux. Email harvest tool is a Metasploit tools. So we need to launch Metasploit, which is a exploit framework. It's a small program inside Kali Linux, and it has many functions. It can scan the system, it can collect the email, it can hack the system. It's very powerful. We're going to use these tools during this course in many occasions. So I'm going to open a terminal here, and let me just change the size so it will be clear what I'm writing exactly. So I can go to view and zoom in, then zoom in one more time. And then we need to launch the Metasploit first, which is the framework. And from the Metasploit, we're going to need to run the email harvest tool. So I'm going to type MSF console. This is how to launch the Metasploit. Another way for doing that is just to click on the Metasploit icon on the left of the screen. But since you are new to Linux, I want you to get used to the command line because it's more powerful. So whenever you have a chance to use command line or graphical, I suggest that you use the command line because you're going to find that after a while more useful for you. So it may take few seconds or couple of minutes until it loads all the content of the Metasploit. So let's wait until it finishes and see how to launch the program. So the Metasploit has launched, and now let's see how to run a specific tool from Metasploit. Now, it's not about just the specific tools that we're going to use right now, but in general, this is how to run any tool from Metasploit. So you need to start by typing use, and then you type the name and the path of the functions that you need to start. In my case, the function name is gather / search _ email _ collector. Now, it's not like you have to memorize all the functions to be able to write them. But during the training, during this course, I will show you the majors one. And you just need to use those one because those are the main one in Metasploit. So you click on it, and if the path was right, it should change the prompt from MSF to the MSF and the name of the functions that I'm going to use. Okay, so it seems that we wrote something wrong. Yes, this was a spelling mistake in search. And usually I don't like to remove the mistake while I'm writing. I just want to show you that anyone can do mistakes, so it's not like a problem. Okay, another spelling mistakes. I don't know what's wrong with me today. So gather, here you go. Excellent. So the prompt has changed from MSF to the auxiliary, which is search email collector. Now, when you are using any of this this kind of auxiliary, usually some input need to be added here. I mean, if I use these tools, I need to tell him what kind of email I'm looking for, or which domain emails I'm looking for. So I need to specify the domains that he need to search for. So what I'm gonna do, I will type show options. Now, by the way, do not forget that Linux is case sensitive, and accordingly, all the commands that you are using should be small letters. If you are using capital letter, it will not be executed. Show options. And by typing show options, you can see that he will show you all the options needed to be able to run this auxiliary. So some of the options are empty, like domain, it's empty and it's required. While output, if you need to save the output in a file, it's empty, but it's not required. You can only have the output on the screen, or you can save it in a file. So those are the two values that I'm gonna add, while the remaining options are already set, so I don't need to do anything. So how can I put here a domain, which is easycounsel.org? You just do that by typing set domain, and since domain is capital, you have to write it capital. Domain, and you put the domain name. In our case, it will be easycounsel.org. Here you go, and you can see that domain has changed. And what about, would you like to save the output in a file so later on you can check it? Yes, this would be a good idea, but it's not mandatory, but I prefer to do that. So set output to, for instance, I'm going to name that easycounsel.txt. So whatever output from the search, please save it to easycounsel.txt. And now I can double check the option. I can see if I missed anything or not. So show options, you can see now that the domain has changed to easycounsel.org, and the output of this command will be saved in easycounsel.org. Now, not necessarily that you have to put the same name. You can write any name you want in the name of the file. Now, to launch the auxiliary, you just need to type exploit. So now I want you to launch this specific function and see what result you will be getting. Now, we consider that easycounsel, it's the company who provides the ethical hacking training. So definitely they are a secure country, but you're gonna a secure company. But you're gonna see the amount of email that is available online for the employee who's working on easycounsel. And this can be badly misused. And we're gonna give you some example, not on easycounsel because we don't want to do anything illegal, but we're gonna see how when you're getting people email, organization email, business email, how that can be misused. So it will take a few seconds until he gathers all the information that he get, and here you go. See how many email I was able to capture that is related to easycounsel. Now, 100% that some of those email I can misuse, because not all of people working on easycounsel are technical people. Some of them are working in finance, marketing, PR, and I can send a malicious email, but for sure do not do that. I'm just giving you a proof of concept, but this is the emails that I was able to gather. And not just like that, also those email has been saved in my home folder under the name of easycounsel. So if you open easycounsel, your home folder, and you will find that all the email has been saved in this file. So this is how to collect email related to a specific organization, and using one of the auxiliary in Metasploit. And I wanted to get you familiar with Linux, Kali Linux in general, and Metasploit especially during the start of this course, because frequently we're going to use Kali Linux in different tools, so start getting familiar with.